Supriya Bharadwaj is joining us live right now. Supriya, it's raining on the streets of Delhi, but that's clearly not deterred these protesters.
Well, Akshita, at the moment you can see at Vijay Chowk there's a police movement over here. Now the police vans have been brought in. The parliament, both houses have started functioning. The proceeding has started. Congress party had given the adjournment motions, but Vijay Chowk has now turned into a fortress. There is this police movement happening here. The vans have been brought in. Nobody is allowed to go from this side where we are at the moment towards the Raisina Hills. Well, that is the parliament. If I can ask camera person Deepak to show you just a bit. That is the Parliament House, and from that Parliament House to the Vijay Chowk and all the way to Raisina Hills, the Congress MPs plans to stage a protest march. Well, the police, however, has given a notice to the Congress party saying that Section 144 has been imposed in the entire area and nobody is allowed to move beyond the points which have been designated. They said it's only at Jantar Mantar that Congress can stage a protest. However, Rahul Gandhi has clearly in the press conference said that the entire the protest march will carry on. You can see as to how the Delhi police officials are going at this moment and they're taking a stock of the situation. Rain is it's a very heavy downpour which is happening at this very place. You can see as to how the Delhi police senior officials are going and they're taking a stock of the situation. They've already said that Section 144 has been imposed. The buses have been brought in. The Congress MPs are inside the Parliament House, and what we are hearing is that it is Rahul Gandhi, Akshita, who is going to lead the protest march all the way from Parliament House. I can just ask Deepak to come a bit forward and show you that that very area has been barricaded. It has been completely cordoned off. That is the area also where last time the Congress staged a protest march and said that they want to go all the way to the President's house and give one memorandum. However, that didn't happen, and that is the very point where you can see the police officials who are patrolling at the moment over there is where Rahul Gandhi sat and later on was detained by the Delhi police and taken all the way to Kingsway camp of the police station of the Delhi police. Now what is happening today is there's going to be two protest march, one being here where we are, the epicenter, where we can see a rerun of the Delhi police officials with that of the MPs of the Congress party. The buses are here, and the second being that of the AICC headquarters, from where Priyanka Gandhi is going to lead the protest march all the way to Prime Minister's residence. So this is the situation here. There is a rainfall happening. Delhi police officials are there. Barricades have been put. The CRPF is also now moving. I would like to show you as to how the paramilitary force has been put also into the action. The buses are ready. I will ask Deepak to just come a bit forward and show you as to how the movement is happening over there. Akshita, see, this is where we are, the Vijay Chowk, and it connects from Parliament House all the way to the President's house. Up there is Raisina Road, also where the Prime Minister's office is. We have seen as to how, what a fiery press conference was done by Rahul Gandhi, wherein he took on the government and said that he, along with his family members and the party, are being attacked because they are raising people-related issues, which includes price rise, unemployment, and they even went on to say that he's not.
आपकी चोट अभी भी है चेहरे पर, कैसा लगे?
ये जब पुलिस सरकार डरती है, पुलिस को आके कांग्रेस कार्यकर्ता, मैं तो कांग्रेस कार्यकर्ता हूँ, एमपी तक नहीं छोड़ा है, महिला एमपी तक किस तरीके से घसीटा है आप लोग ने दिखाया है।
अरे रविशंकर प्रसाद कह रहे कार्रवाई नहीं रुकेगी, राहुल गांधी डरे हुए, उनके चेहरे पर डर झलक रहा था। रविशंकर प्रसाद भाजपा कह रही।
रविशंकर को अभी मंत्री पद से हटा दिया है ना, उसको मंत्री पद चाहिए, तो अभी उनके दो लोगों को खुश कराना है, इसीलिए राहुल जी के नाम पे वो बयान देगा, उसको मंत्री पद मिलने के लिए इस तरीके का बात कर रहा है। रविशंकर प्रसाद, शर्म आना चाहिए। आपने साइकिल चला रहा था, जब आपने 70 रुपए में पेट्रोल मिल रहा था, 60-70 रुपए में, तब आपने महंगाई को लेकर साइकिल चला था, भूल गया रविशंकर, स्मृति ईरानी, ये सब लोग ने भूल गया।
बताइए, महंगाई निशाना है कि ईडी बहाना है? ईडी को धमकाना बहाना है? रविशंकर कह रहे ईडी को धमका रहे हैं आप।
कांग्रेस पार्टी हमेशा देश को बचाने का, गरीब मजदूर का आवाज उठाने का काम कोई किया है, वो कांग्रेस कार्यकर्ता ने, कांग्रेस पार्टी ने किया है, राहुल गांधी जी ने किया है। हमको कोई, राहुल जी आज प्रेस मीट में क्लियरली बोला है, मैं डरता नहीं हूँ। इस देश के लिए उनके परिवार में 2 पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री शहादत हुआ है, इनके कौन है देश के लिए वो शहादत, इनका कुत्ता तक नहीं मरा है।
Maushami Singh there in conversation with Youth Congress Chief B.V. Srinivas, who maintained no matter what, we will continue with their agitation. Milind Sharma is also live with us from the Congress headquarters. Milind, we can see that all of the Congress workers are continuing their protest despite the rain, but they're completely boxed in, none of them being allowed outside.
Well, that's exactly the situation here, Akshita, as Supriya was also telling us that there are going to be two protests that are going to be held in this particular regard today by the Congress party. One that is being led by Rahul Gandhi and one that is being led by Vadra. So I'm outside there.
Milind, a bit of a problem there with her audio. We'll reconnect with her. It's raining extremely heavily on the streets of the national capital. But clearly that hasn't deterred these Congress workers from going ahead with their agitation. You can see some of them trying to jump over the barricades. They're immediately being pushed back by the police officials who are present there. Priyanka Gandhi is expected there at the AICC headquarters. She's going to be leading the protest in the Congress office right now. Let's cut across live to what's happening. You can see Congress workers trying to, in fact, jump over the barricades, but the police clearly ensuring that nothing of the sort is allowed. Protests continuing right now. Supriya Bharadwaj is live with us from Vijay Chowk. Supriya, the protest at the Congress headquarters has begun. In one front, you're going to have Priyanka Gandhi leading the protest. On the other, Rahul Gandhi leading the agitation.
Well, Akshita, first it is going to be the MP's march. It is Rahul Gandhi who will be leading the protest march, and see what is happening at ground zero. Delhi police has taken the position over here. They have put the barricades. The entire area of the Vijay Chowk has been cordoned off. This is the paramilitary force which is stationed here. Nobody is allowed to move from here, and now the buses are also being brought in. So I would like to show you, ask Deepak to just show as to how the Delhi police is doing the bandobast. The buses have been stationed. What we are hearing is that the minute the MPs are going to stage a protest march, they will come out of the Parliament House. They will be stopped at this very point where we are. You can see the senior police officials are present at the moment at ground zero. They are taking the stock of the situation. Earlier only in the day, Delhi police had said that nobody is allowed to stage a protest march because section 144 has been imposed, and now you can see the senior officials are here. Interestingly, Delhi police has also brought in these camera persons. Now what we are hearing is that around 100 such camera persons are there to take note of what is the situation is happening. It is not just a ladai or from Sansad to Sadak, but even that on the social media platforms also. So here is the Delhi police camera persons. You can see they have been specially hired to ensure that their side of the story also goes. It's not just one side of the story. The entire area cordoned off. The paramilitary force is stationed here, and even we are also not allowed to go from here. You can see as to how Delhi police officials are stopping us. So this is the mood at the ground zero. This is Vijay Chowk, and that is the Raisina Road where the Congress MPs wants to go. They want to stage a protest march all the way there. I would like to show you once again the senior officials of the Delhi police are present here, and in just a couple of minutes we are hearing that the Congress MPs protest march all the way from Parliament House is going to start, and they will try to move towards this side. Now this area has been completely cordoned off. The barricades have been put. Yesterday only Rahul Gandhi had said that the government cannot hide the truth.